This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
On the news this morning, work stops on Port Harcourt Ring Road 2 years after flag off. Another political party to boycott Rivers Council election. Monarch laments flood situation in Oyigbo, Rivers State. Core member accuses NYSC of withholding a certificate for criticizing President Tinubu's government. On the foreign scene, 5 journalists killed in Israeli strike in Gaza. Mental health is real. Seek help, end the stigma. I am Ifiemi Andrew. Work has stopped at the Port Harcourt Ring Road project sites 2 years after the flag-off. Correspondent Oyekachi Wonsu, who visited 4 out of the 5 flyovers under construction, observed that the contractors have left all the sites. At the Ozuoba and Rukboko flyover sites, only a few security personnel working for the contractor were seen at their duty post. The Port Harcourt Ring Road was awarded to Julius Berger PLC by the Rivers State government under suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara for over 195.3 billion naira on July 12, 2023. The 50.1-kilometer road, which was expected to be completed in 36 months, which is next year, is arguably the single largest project by any state government in Nigeria and has 6 flyovers and 1 river crossing bridge. It is expected to connect 6 local government areas and several communities. Some residents around the flyovers of the Ring Road project in Rumosi, Ozuoba, Rukboko, and Eneka told our correspondent that they observed that contractors left site 2 to 3 months ago.
Since we send come out for season, all of them just come out, shut down everywhere done. When you see, look at that, road they never finish. And the major thing now to say and send quite a non in the city because they never mobilize them again. Go here, go spoil again.
It has been long. Let me say about 3 months ago, I've not been seeing them. Over here, people saying that it's because of the government issue. They remove SIM for that. They have to stop work. That's why the work is stagnated.
They exist, they do work well, but after much. Last month till now, no work again. The rumor because our governor, for my own, as our governor, they do work. Maybe now because of that, we make the no go, the work no they possess, or I don't know. Maybe as our governor, no they sit, I don't know.
The residents believe the suspension of Governor Fubara or the refusal of the sole administrator to fund the project may have led to the stoppage of the construction of work. Security personnel working for the construction company told our correspondent anonymously that the company is now indebted to its workers due to government refusal to pay them. But a reliable source at the state government informed our correspondent that work was stalled because the contractor is asking for over 150 billion naira in variation. The source said the state government is declined to pay any variation because about 70% of the cost was paid when the contract was signed. The government has ordered the contractor to return to site, but the contractor is yet to obey. An engineer said Akanjon said variation is common in Nigeria due to frequent changes in economic indices. However, he added that some contractors demand variation because of involvement of corrupt politicians in the project. Recall that former Governor Nyesom Wike, who did the flag off, had reminded the contractor during flag off ceremony 2 years ago that 70% initial payment was done to avoid variation. Although the contractor has yet to speak on the reason for suspension of work, sources say it may have requested variation due to rise in exchange rates and other increases in the cost of goods and services. Moving on. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, in Rivers State says it will not participate in the August 30 local government elections in the state. The spokesperson of the party, Lucky Manigali, made this known in an interview with correspondent Soebi Oruwari.
For emphasis, the African Democratic Congress Rivers State chapter will not be participating in the selection process that is going on in Rivers State because the election is not taking place in Rivers State. Rivers State is presently under martial law. So when you say we are in emergency rule and you want to come and conduct what they call elections, I don't know how. The young man that is there in government house is a sole administrator who constitutionally does not have the right to conduct elections for Rivers people, because it does not report to Rivers people. So we will not be partaking in the charade they call elections.
Recall that the Boot Party was the first to withdraw from the local government elections. Meanwhile, the chairmanship candidate of the PDP, Nobiakpo, Dr. Gift Walu, has dedicated his campaign team to God. Speaking during a reception shortly after the dedication service at Holy Trinity Anglican Church, Choba, Mr. Walu attributed his emergence as a chairmanship candidate to God and leaders of the party.
I credit my emergence to the grace of God and thanks to leaders of our party in the local government area for finding me worthy. Ordinarily, I didn't see this coming, but as they will say, it's a pleasant surprise and I give God all the thanks. Today, we just decided to go to church and dedicate our campaign, asking God Almighty to lead us as we go out to campaign, that in the end we will count and we will be complete. It should enable us to be able to deliver messages that will resonate with our people so that they can vote for us.
Dr. Walu, a former commissioner for housing in Rivers State, said when the campaigns begin, he will tour Obiakpo local government area and deliver his leadership blueprint as a chairmanship candidate.
In the coming days, I will talk to our people and let them into how I feel generally about governance, how I feel about what the purpose of government should be, and how the people can leverage good leadership for their own prosperity and well-being. That in the end, all the glory and honor will be returned to God, and our people will be happy for what I see as a new dawn in the politics and governance of Obiakpo local government area.
Obiakpo PDP chairman Innocent Padi Wali and Obiakpo PDP campaign chairman Collins Chidi Amadi said their campaigns, when flagged off, will be issue-based.
Thank you, my leader, for your...
We give glory to God and thank the minister to have given Akpo a chance to now run as a chairman of Obiakpo Local Government Council. It has never happened for almost 30 years. No. We conducted primaries. Every candidate went through the rigorous primaries. And the coming day, you see a very quality campaign that is issue-based, not on anybody. Our candidate is already a marketed person. He has been a lecturer. His resume speaks for him. He's a man who has a very strong pedigree. And I believe and I know that he will deliver on the mandate for the people of Obiakpo.
In the meantime, a stakeholder in Rivers State, Mr. Augustine Yewusira, has commended Lawrence Amadioha for his resilience, determination, commitment, and support for the Akpo Kingdom. Yewusira, in an interview, said Amadioha was instrumental in what he called emancipating the people of Akpo in the scheme of things in Obiakpo local government area, especially his advocacy for the Akpo Kingdom to produce the next chairman of the council.
Thank you, my leader, for your support and motivation. You have been in the forefront of agitation for Akpo Kingdom to produce Obi Akpo local government chairman. Thank God today, your struggle has come to reality.
Yenwu Sira, popularly called Baba for the masses, also congratulated PDP chairmanship candidate in the forthcoming local government election, Dr. Gift Wolu, for emerging as the choice of the people in the primaries. He appealed to all Akpo sons and daughters to rally round Dr. Wolu to ensure his victory at the elections on August 30.
I want to reassure people of Obi Akpo local government to give a
Council election and different Saturday party in whole primary day as AP yet to consider the government area day for primaries, and if it is not legal action, the government melt.
Election one form of APC and no was made for education, for primaries and for screening. APC should schedule their primaries. So I'm advising my supporters to be based, to be vigilant, to be courageous, while expecting the right foot to do Ahuda East. For now, nothing like primary has been done in Ahuda East. By law, if primaries has not been conducted, I don't think there's even need or thought of conducting an election. And if primary is not conducted, we embark on legal action.
On his part, coordinator of Renewed Hope Support Group Ahuda East Local Government Area Wisdom Odum said supporters and stakeholders are strongly behind the aspirant Saturday Prosper, adding that there's no APC candidate for the chairmanship position in Ahuda East Local Government Area. He claimed that APC leaders in the area are aware that primaries have not been conducted.
We, the supporters and the stakeholders of Ahuda East, were strongly behind him. The election can only be decided when there is a candidate in that political party. But as it is now, I am strongly believing that APC has never conducted primaries. And we are going to fight all legal means to make sure that our candidate, Saturday, Prosper, skate through in this forthcoming election. The APC Ahuda, the local government chairman of Ahuda, Glenn Benson, is aware that APC has not conducted a primary. The political leader of APC, Prince Ibisomuche, is aware that APC has not conducted their primaries.
Still to come, core member accuses NYSC of withholding her certificate for criticizing President Tinubu's government. Stay tuned. conferment of an honorary doctorate degree by the University of Port Harcourt. In a statement signed by its national president, Dr. Chile Otakbo, women leader Mrs. Wesley Emilia, Deputy Women Leader Dr. Patricia Agbo, and PRO Letambari Sunday, the group expressed pride in Wike's achievements and commended his maturity in supporting peace efforts in Rivers State despite insults directed at him. Rivers Wike Supreme Believers also congratulated Wike on the successful local government area primaries and assured Tony Okocha of their full support. The group says its next meeting will be held this Saturday at Rupoku and new members are welcome to join. Interested persons can call 0706 425 0104 or 0803 292 6998 for directions. Away from that, a traditional ruler in Oyigbo local government area, Eze Wankwo, has blamed the indiscriminate dumping of waste and drainages as reason for flooding in Oyigbo council area. Eze Wankwo said this while speaking with our correspondent on the problem of flooding in the area.
Oyigbo indigenous are resident of Oyigbo. They don't have value for government amenities. They construct the gutter, they use it as their dustbin, thereby blocking the drainage. Most of the drainages in Oyigbo are blocked because of careless usage by the resident. The woman would take the garbage from his kitchen and pour inside the gutter and wait for the heavy rain to flood it. Flushing it to where? The ones the former governor did have been all blocked. And the old Aba Road, the Afam Road drainage along it's already blocked. All those shops in front empty their waste from their houses into the gutter. That is the problem for you.
The monarch also blamed the flooding on failure to respect urban planning in Oyigbo. He called on government to construct more drainages and also implement the environmental laws in the area. Elsewhere, the king of Omuma Kingdom, Onyekachi Amanwu, has highlighted the efforts being taken to sustain peace in Omuma local government area. Speaking to newsmen after a security meeting at his palace in Iberi, the monarch said his cordial relationship with the traditional class, security agencies, and the political class has helped to ensure crime and issues likely to breach the peace are nipped in the bud. He said a well-coordinated alternative dispute resolution mechanism, which he introduced to the 52 traditional rulers and villages in Omuma, helps in dealing with issues likely to breach the peace. The monarch further said Omuma chiefs are united and loyal, adding that they all caution the youths on dangers of social vices such as drug abuse, rape, etc. He said any community without Christ would always have crisis. The security meeting had in attendance the DPO of Omuma, the representative of the DSS in Omuma, the commander of civil defense, the commander of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the Omuma Area Council of Traditional Rulers, members of the CDC led by Nkem Manunam, and the youth body led by Okudiri Wankwo, among others. In other news, the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) has withheld the certificate of Lagos Corps member Uche Rita Ogwamaye, extending her service year by 2 months. In a statement on X on Sunday, the NYSC also debunked claims that the Corps member was being targeted for being critical of President Bola Tinubu's administration. The service explained that such extensions were a standard procedure applied uniformly with no political motive involved, adding that similar sanctions had long been imposed on Corps members who failed to meet clearance obligations. Earlier, the Corps member accused management of the scheme of withholding her discharge certificate in what she claims is retaliation for her criticism of President Bola Tinubu's government. Recall that Rita gained public attention earlier this year after a viral TikTok video in which she criticized the Tinubu administration and described Lagos as a smelly state. In a recent video, she alleged that her local government inspector refused to clear her for April despite her being present on the scheduled date. In a clip shared on Instagram, the Corps member claimed that she was repeatedly instructed to go to the back during the clearance exercise until her file was eventually seized. She also alleged the official refused to attend to her and ordered her to leave. She said she was later informed that she will not be issued her discharge certificate on the grounds that she missed the April clearance, a claim she strongly denies.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
5 journalists from foreign media Al Jazeera have been killed in an Israeli strike near Gaza City's Al-Shifa hospital. Al Jazeera says correspondents Anas Al-Sharif and Mohammed Kreke alongside cameraman Ibrahim Zaha, Mohammed Nufal and Mohamed Aliwa were in a tent for journalists at the hospital's main gate when it was struck. In a statement, Al Jazeera described the attack as a targeted assassination and yet another blatant and premeditated attack on press freedom. Shortly after the strike, the Israel Defense Forces (IDF) confirmed that it had targeted Anas al-Sharif, writing in a Telegram post that he had served as the head of a terrorist cell in Hamas. On the news this morning, you heard that work has stopped on the Port Harcourt Ring Road 2 years after flag off. Another political party, ADC, has planned to boycott the Rivers Council election. A monarch is lamenting flood situation in Oyigbo, Rivers State. A core member has accused NYSC of withholding her certificate for criticizing President Tinubu's administration. On the foreign scene, 5 Al Jazeera journalists have been killed in an Israeli strike in Gaza. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0808-721-7215. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Good morning. Thank you for your time.